Batista getting...
Wrestling can create powerful emotions in fans as they invest heavily in wrestlers and their storylines. However, on some occasions, fans take things a bit too far and decide to place their unwarranted hands on a wrestler. A big no-no in the world of professional wrestling. Join us now as we take a look at fans who were banned from WWE shows. Long before camera phones existed, a fan in Germany won a contest for a meet and greet at a WWF live event, believed to have taken place sometime in the late 90s, probably 1997. The fan filmed another fan running into the ring after Stone Cold Steve Austin defeated Triple H, or as he was known at the time, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Triple H looked dead on the mat apron, but he suddenly sprang to life, suppressing the fan down hard while the referee stomped a mud hole into the foolish fan and walked it dry. This is one time that Triple H broke kayfabe that didn't land him in hot water backstage, unlike the 1996 curtain call. During a live event in South Africa, Randy Orton was posing in a ring as standing on the second rope when a fan raced into the ring and delivered a low blow to the Legend Killer. Despite the attack, Orton was able to get in one or two shots at his assailant. However, after the run-ins, speculation arose that the entire situation may have been a publicity stunt, as it was revealed Orton's attack was a local wrestler who performed as Blacksmith.
I wanted to show them what I can do. What if I get in there, I punch somebody, maybe from there, there will be questions like, why did you do that? Then I'll get to answer like, hey guys, I want to be part of this.
Ladder matches are dangerous enough as they are with the match being worked, but when a fan gets involved, all bets are off. During a 2002 episode of Monday Night Raw, Eddie Guerrero battled Rob Van Dam in an exciting ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship that almost turned deadly for Latino heat. Eddie was climbing the ladder when a fan dashed into the ring, tipping the ladder over and sending Guerrero down to the mat, where he was able to land on his feet like a cat. Guerrero went after the idiot intruder, and the WWE officials managed to get him out of the ring before Eddie knocked some sense into him. The days when fans charged the ring and tried to seriously injure wrestlers may be over, but on one night, CM Punk took a trip through the past when he exited through the crowd and found himself swarmed by fans. The straight-edge superstar was working heel at the time, and he was trying to get into a position on the stairs so he could work a promo with Mr. McMahon on the 10th of July, 2012 edition of Raw. The problem was that the fans decided to reach out to Punk, and at one time, a fine Punk leading to a dangerous situation where he might have tumbled down the stairs after several fans kept slapping Punk's back and nudging him. He turned around and elbowed a fan right in the mush.
Oh, you either face Ryback.
The problem was, it probably wasn't the fan who had provoked him. With so many people around him, it's easy to see why things broke down. Security failed to protect Punk, and Punk may have been better just getting out of the situation. The angle could always have been rehashed after all. Punk commented on the situation with WWE.com saying, "I think the whole situation sucks. It's an unfortunate and isolated incident. I was up in the stands surrounded. Somebody said, 'Let's push him down the stairs.' I got hit in the rib 3 times. I was getting shoved and I was getting punched. Then I started getting tagged in the back of the head. Unfortunately, I lashed out in the heat of the moment and I apologized. I'm really just glad nobody was hurt." Thankfully, Punk wasn't injured either. John Cena is loved by some and hated by others. A fan filmed what appears to be a teenage girl running into the ring and trying to get her hands on Cena. It's unknown whether she was down for some hugging or for some mugging, but security quickly grabbed her after Cena appeared to entertain her momentarily. It's difficult to tell if this was just a lovesick fan or an ardent Cena hater. The problem with all these situations is that wrestlers or security can't take those chances because what looks harmless could turn deadly. A 2015 Night of Champions show featured a 6-man tag between the Wyatt family and Chris Jericho, alongside the Shield's Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Perhaps feeling Jericho wasn't up to the task at hand, a fan entered the ring ready to join the Shield. Unfortunately, security had other ideas, and he was quickly taken out of the ring. In hindsight, the fan may have been right, as Jericho ended up submitting to Braun Strowman during the match. Seth Rollins must know how to get some good heel hit. Either that or he's just a natural-born weirdness magnet attracting over-the-edge fans whenever he shows up. Let's take a look at some of the Monday Night Messiah's greatest unwanted interactions with fans, starting with the 7th of September, 2015 Raw. During this time, Seth Rollins was on a roll in the WWE, holding both the United States Championship and WWE World Heavyweight Championship. A fan must have wanted his brush with greatness as he snuck over the barricade during Seth's entrance, walking alongside the champion for a few moments before counting the lights for security. Another moment happened on the 15th of August, 2016 Raw. This is when Seth pulled out Finn Balor before the SummerSlam match, but then a fan jumped the barricade and entered the ring only to get pushed back by Rollins and quickly dispatched by WWE security.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Fans just love messing with the Shield. In 2015, Dean Ambrose was walking the aisle at the SmackDown taping at Providence, Rhode Island at Dunkin' Donuts Center when a fan rushed towards him. The problem was that Ambrose's back was to the fan and he could have been blindsided. Thankfully, a security official was able to tackle the fan down. The fan had something in their hand and things could have been dire if it wasn't for security actually doing their job. In 1997, Paul Bearer was feuding with The Undertaker. Bearer would bring in Kane and proclaim that The Undertaker was responsible for his parents' death, making Bearer even more hated than when he betrayed the dead man by siding with Mankind.
Taker's out of it. What? Oh, stop that!
One fan seemed determined to dish out the punishment, as Bearer found out during an episode of Raw when she dived at him. The young fan grabbed at Bearer's feet and he eventually lost his balance, falling down on the protective mats outside the ring.
Who is this idiot? There's some fans.
Having a problem here.
Some lady. See, you think those fans don't deserve to be slugged?
The Money in the Bank briefcase has been weaponized by more than one wrestler. But what happens when a WWE fan decides to use it with ill intent? In August 2015, Roman Reigns was wrestling Bray Wyatt at a live event in Victoria, British Columbia, when a fan decided to take his replica Money in the Bank briefcase and throw it straight at Reigns in the ring. The briefcase hit Reigns in the back of the head, with fans who saw it claiming Reigns was momentarily stunned. Victoria Police spokesperson Sergeant Brian Edwards commented on what happened to the attacker. No one was hurt and no charges were laid after an apology was given by the fan. The 31-year-old male has been banned from any WWE wrestling shows in the future. Be sure to watch the worst botches and mistakes in WrestleManias, and we will see you in the next video.